Sorry, I pressed enter too early. I was trying to click shift enter and I pressed enter. I wasn't gonna go live for another like couple of minutes. Oops. That's my bad. I was gonna run to the bathroom, but now I don't. I'm just gonna sit and start. I'll go after. But yeah, I made the mistake on Discord, and then I was like, well, I guess we have to start before people yelling at me that I'm not actually live. Yeah, usually I go live and then press enter on Discord, but I was prepping the thing I was writing, so... Oops.
You will make an excellent hunter.
Oh well.
Tenno, your codex has been updated with a new quest.
My sister's baby, Lilith. My sister is having a baby. Next month. She's due at the end of August, and I'd like to try to make it out for the baby shower, but I just don't see it happening. I do already have plans to go at the end of September, so the baby will only be like a month or so old by the time I make it out there. Yeah, so I'm in Rhode Island and my sister is all the way out in Iowa, so it's definitely one of those need to fly out type of situations. I could drive, but it would be 22 hours, and Joe doesn't want to go with me, and I'm not doing that by myself. So there's that. But some extended family of mine are going out in September, and they offered to take me with them, so. Sorry, I screwed up. I was supposed to be on earlier today so that I could squeeze in the sponsorship and have it all prepped, and I totally spaced. So I'm kind of playing a rushed thing right now so I can at least attempt to do okay. The giveaway is already going for people that are here for Mesa Heirloom. All you have to do is type Mesa.
Carl, that kills people.
You're in Rhode Island. I'm not far in Boston. Oh, nice! I used to live in Mass. It's just cheaper in Rhode Island. Honestly, not by much these days, but still cheaper. I spent most of my life in Massachusetts. I've been in Rhode Island for almost 6 years, 5 years now. Yeah, about 5+ years. I lived in Mass for a little bit during that time, not according to my taxes or anything, but like I went to go live in Joe's house for a few months while I was moving around, so. But I've been in this apartment for about 2.5 years, and I have to decide basically this week whether or not I continue to stay here, which is probably going to be the case because I can't find anywhere else even remotely comparable, so yay. I bet moved to Mass 5 years ago from Canada. Oh, cool. But yeah, I grew up in Massachusetts until I was 26, 27? So it's been a while. Hey, you be nice to her. She doesn't always want to play. She doesn't always want to play. You want pets too? Yeah. Oh, you're the one starting it. Avara doesn't always want to play, but apparently she's the one instigating now. I'm not gonna actually start playing, but I need to make sure this runs, so if you hear sounds from another game, don't judge me. I didn't have time to prep because I'm a dingus and didn't do things correctly. What am I doing in Warframe today? The dailies. It said play. I'm checking again after this. So, do you like it in Mass versus Canada? I've only ever been to London, Ontario, the London, Ontario area, and it's not my favorite. But I'm just curious if other parts of Canada are nicer, or if you liked it there, if you prefer it in Mass.
This will take a moment.
Oh, I have to bullet jump. That's right, because it's Sunday. And I should have taken the trash out. I'm a mess today.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Hello, Mushy Shrooms. How are you?
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Heads up. A Grenier assault team is headed your way.
I forgot this is a syndicate mission.
For incoming support.
Not as much as I am, so feel better about that, I guess. Oh.
Area completed. Move on.
Why? What's going on with you, Melchior? Well, if you got a job opportunity here we couldn't turn down. You do feel comfortable here. It's not much different from where you lived in Canada. Oh, nice. Thank you, Marshmallow. I need to put out actual YouTube content so people don't have to lurk during the live streams to make up the difference. Depression? Yeah.
Upload me and
Isn't it fun? It's so great. I'm sorry that you're feeling that way. I unfortunately know the drill. I'm not quite there myself, but I am feeling off. I think it's post-convention syndrome thing that I get sometimes when I've had like too good of a time and then everything else just kind of feels blah, especially because I'm back home by myself.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
And I'm probably going to be by myself for maybe 2 weeks. Is it's usually that long until Joe wants to come
Still working on it.
crash here again, so unless I just drive myself out to his area, I'm probably just gonna be by myself in doctor's appointments for a couple weeks. It's not always the best feeling. Roads suck in Mass compared to where you were in Canada. Try Rhode Island, it's worse.
Keep moving.
Only sometimes this is like the 4th TennoCon in a row you felt like this. Yeah, no, I know. I know. It happens after most conventions, but TennoCon's like a lot of fun. Kind of reminds me what it's like to actually have friends, because I really don't have a lot of in real life interactions with people. So
Location reached.
it always kind of leaves me a little
Position.
like I want to have the energy, just it's not always there.
This will take a moment.
Tennopox. Nah, like you have to look at a photo of your kids every 5 minutes to remind yourself you're not allowed yet. That's tough. I have been there, but it's been a very long time since it's been that. And I'm sorry that you're dealing with that. And there's probably nothing that I could say or do to help make it any easier.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a
You know what I just realized after all this time? We never had a Carol laugh emote. I don't know what that means. Ow, you little fucker.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it.
No, depression's the right word. No, I know what emotes are. I'm not sure what you're comparing it to. I don't know what a laugh emote looks like. Hello, Kage, you say?
I found something. This is the spot.
We're going back to the same spot. Was there a second one in this freaking room? God, I walked right by this. Maybe a support group, Melchior? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's much that can do anything until
Mission complete.
brain
Excellent work,
chemistry
Tenno.
works itself out. You know, it's just used so broadly and often feels like it has more nebulous, non-specific source. Like it just means big sad, which I know isn't the correct meaning, but it gets used that way too much. Yeah, that I do see that a lot of people just use it as like when they're just really sad. And might not have a direct reason as to why sad, it's just big sad. But that's not all that depression is. And I do sometimes wish there was a more accurate word. Why did PC catch a cold? It left windows open. Everyone's so funny. Hello, Smokey. Hello, Christopher. Don't know why you took so long to remember, but you finally messaged you on Discord. Did you? I don't know what for. Trust me, I am also struggle busing to the max. I don't know. I don't know if it's just the monotony of living alone or what, but I find it so much more challenging to get stuff done when I am by myself. Yeah, I had one of those in Discord and it didn't do very well, so I don't know why I would make one for here. I had like I had one in Discord for a while. What? What, little one? Hello. I think I just feed off of other people's energy. Like an energy vampire empath. And it's so much harder to do that when there's no one else around. Like, I tend to mirror the energy of the people I'm around, and when it's just me, I'm mirroring miserableness, I guess? Ah! What's so noisy? What's so noisy for, little one? What's so noisy? What's up?
Prepare for incoming support.
Sure, I'm in struggle busing. Literally need someone with me just to get anything done.
For a tough fight.
You say at least you have kids to say that. If I were a female, yes, but spouse loss support is for widows. Widows are expected to grab a thin straw and suck it up. No. That's not true. I mean, it might be harder to find, but there are... I know for a fact, because Joe's mom was a part of one and has been a part of one for a very long time now, unfortunately. There are support groups specifically for people who have lost their spouse, and it doesn't matter the gender. It's easier to find when female, but that doesn't mean there aren't accepting ones. Okay, these are none of what I need. I don't like this map.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
That's another courier. That's literally the same courier.
Good work. You have proven the prosecutors are not invincible.
Yeah, but Malchior, from my perspective, kids always want their parents. Especially if they have times where that parent is good to them. They're gonna want your support long after they become adults themselves. I'm good, Dark Blast. I hope you're doing well. It's not a matter of needing help, it's that I can't work if no one is around. It's not like I'm asking for someone to do the job for me. It's my own stuff I want to get done, and it's just easier if someone's, like, in the vicinity. I hate psych help, too, because every single one I've tried to dose me to the eyeballs, and the drugs make me not enjoy my kids, which is about the only IRL humans that are worth talking to. Yeah. No, I get that. That's why I've considered going back on medication before, but then it's like, the numbness isn't worth it, and it causes numbness too often to want to be on the what are supposed to be making me happy medications. So,
There's a heavy
honestly, it's probably just support groups, but that's if you're comfortable with other people.
Tenno, get ready. A prosecutor is approaching.
Can we still qualify if we have bits of the pack? Yes, this is from DE. It's not from me. They can
Eliminated.
force it into your account. It's for the heirloom collection as a whole, so.
All right, Hunter. I will reward you should you perform synthesis.
Almost walked right by that one. Yeah, 11 seconds. I thoroughly don't like this map for finding stuff because there's just so many Korea.
Over here.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
I think 5 of 8 is probably maybe as good as it's gonna get.
Prepare for incoming support.
Line, we at least got 6. Do I have this one? Yes. You know what? I'm good with just going to extraction. Six out of 8 on a shitty map like that, I'm cool with.
Complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
You just have to say Mesa. No exclamation point, nothing like that. Just the word Mesa. I'm just keeping an eye on the time because I have to finish the sponsorship before midnight, which means I have to start it before 11, and it's almost 10 o'clock, and there's not enough people here, and ugh, I screwed up. Windows is searching for the global launcher.
Eliminate all Corpus threats.
Okay, Tenno? A lot of people are depending on you to get this done.
This is what I did before, and it didn't work. We gotta do it this way. Oh, joy.
Stay
Do it after
focused.
this mission.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Grape Kool-Aid fully? Sure. I didn't pull it last night, Flangor. It's still the same one. I mentioned that I'm just going to drag it into this stream since only 8 people put their names in. It didn't feel like enough for that kind of giveaway, so I just extended it into today. Towards the end of stream, True Bliss. I just have to double check when it's due. I'm not going to require people to be here, but it's much appreciated if you are, because it makes it easier on me.
Follow me. Come this way. Over here.
You love how a bunch as afraid to ask till I did. Love how a bunch as afraid to ask till I did. I don't know what you just wrote, but okay.
This is fun. Look at me.
It was literally right there. These ones are harder for me because they blend in so much more.
Follow me. Come this way. Over here.
I think it's supposed to be a little unnerving when the lost child talks.
Something. Fun.
Nope. They found whatever he was walking towards.
Look at me.
Oh, well. Never mind, you found the last one.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Sorry. Oh, they have a Steam option? Oh, we're doing it that way. Hold on. It always works nicer through Steam. Maybe till later. Don't know how good I'm asleep. Fair. Well, I don't know when that was from. Kage, you say? Yeah, I don't even have your name on here as like a recent winner of anything. Are you on Switch and you won like 100 plat from me? Is that what this was? Yeah, I don't have your name down. I don't remember what this...
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Okay, Tenno? A lot of people are depending on you to get this done.
I submitted yesterday, Mesa. Is it still valid? Yes. It is the same giveaway. I just haven't closed it yet.
Prepare for incoming support.
I somehow did miss one back here. Where the hell? Walked right by that. Said at least the Red Veil ones are easy to find. These ones are just color schemes, man. They blend in so much.
I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Over here. Something.
What the fuck? That's weird.
Look at me.
Okay. It's odd. Maybe they were trying to trigger that one and just stopped 2 rooms too early.
Over here. I found something. This is fun. Look at me.
We're gonna run to the whole other side of the map now, apparently. Keep it going. It's clearly not right here. I hate when it does that.
Follow me.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I found something.
Hello, Solara. It is somehow triggered one way over here.
Prepare for incoming support.
I hope that's the last one. Thank you. You're hyped, you finally got red crits on your Mesa build. Nice, that's exciting. Speaking of Mesa, you just entered into the Heirloom giveaway. So if people are interested in Mesa Heirloom, I have one courtesy of DE, the collection, to give out. If you want it, it is up for grabs. All you have to do is type Mesa in chat.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Hold on. Sorry about that. This conic just keeps popping up.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
I'm good, DMX. I hope you're well.
Another job well executed.
Just gonna make sure this works. It should. If you're hearing the sounds of another game, that's gonna be the sponsorship in a little bit. I just want to make sure everything's good to go because I have to start that in less than an hour. If it manages to function. I don't know if I can mute the sounds of the other game. I'm sorry. I'm a struggle bussin' mess lately. Yeah, there's no way for me to mute the game sound while it's compiling shaders. So we're just gonna listen to the Neverness Daverness music while playing Warframe, because why not? I'm such a mess. Meow. What's up, Avara? Now, wow. Wow, wow.
To sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Stop.
Yay, I did all of my bullet jumps.
Okay. Tano, a lot of
Meow.
depending on you to get this.
What's up?
What's up?
Not that I can manage to keep anything in any order, so please take this with a grain of salt. I would like to open commissions for art or playing whatever games people are interested or anything like that, because as much as I have this month covered, I'm short already for next month. So I'm not asking for something for nothing. I do want to provide either more content, specific content, or an art project or something like that. But if people are interested, I am willing to work with whatever it is that you would like. Reasonable prices, of course. I'm not trying to be greedy, just like I said, I don't like asking for something for nothing. I'm not just gonna be like, please pay my bills, and I'm not offering anything in return. That's too many bits. I'm trying
I
to...
unfortunately didn't catch your stream yesterday, which was my birthday, but I'm counting this one its place and bits on top also. Bless you.
Thank you for the 1,000 bits, Surin, and happy belated birthday. I'm still being pelted. Oh, there we go. I think it's slowing down. My avatar's freaking out because I'm downloading a game that I should have done before I started stream, but I forgot what day it was, and it's sponsorship day.
Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown.
Never enough bits. Trust me, I appreciate it. That's $10 closer to paying off August than I was, so it's more than I can ask for.
The reactor has gone critical. Get to
I forgot this was a syndicate mission.
Beware, Tano. This ship is experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
I finally managed to turn the sound off. And that looks like it'll probably do it for graphics. So we'll exit that for now. I'll start that sponsorship up in less than an hour. 1 of 8. I suck. It's my favorite frame to primarily use. Lately it's been Citrine, but I like Wisp. I like Mag. Gyre's really fun. Mainly I'm using Foley because she has this Lost Child feature, which makes it really nice to find Syndicate medallions. I literally walked right by that because it freaking blends in. You want to use Wisp more often, but you know idea what kind of build to use her for. Ability strength. A lot of ability strength, and if you have the ability to put a little extra duration on it, great. Range isn't super necessary as long as you're pairing it with her 1 and 2. Her 3 goes pretty far. Oops. It just depends entirely on how you plan to play her. And then, unfortunately, I suggest replacing her 4 with something else. I use Stynax's Helminth because of the armor strip. But you could use Nourish or Gloom or whatever you'd like. I just don't think that Wisp has a very good 4, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm glad to see you. You gotta get me down from here, me old mucker.
Damn, there's still more near the exit? Should have waited to scan over here. I don't know if I can squeeze in another one, but... A minute 3. I don't have a minute. No? Okay, well. I got more than I thought. We're at 5 out of 8. You believe Breach Surge likes Jade Stars. Always forget about that one. I must disappear. I'll be around now. Happy hunting. Thank you. I am going to be starting a sponsorship very soon because I don't want to run out of time. So if people want to stick around for that, as long as you watch at least 2 minutes of the sponsored hour, it counts and it helps earn the channel money. So even just leaving it on lurk is much appreciated. Speaking of, I'm gonna swap to Gyre. See, I was originally gonna do this as a cosplay, but everybody's kind of leaning towards the new Citrine Prime look. So, I don't know. We'll see. Welcome back, Yeki. Think Wisps 4 is pretty good. You've had more kills than Sevagoth on Steel Path. Survival ones, no augment. With her 4? I mean, I feel like Sevagoth, if used correctly, absolutely gets more kills than Wisps 4. It's not the worst ability in the game, it's just not the best either. Why are you squeaking so much? I think Avara's in heat. I was going through my Pokemon cards again, because honestly, they're my goose egg that I've been sitting on for many, many, many years. I unfortunately need to sell off the majority of my collection, especially any and all duplicates that I have. So if you guys like Pokemon cards, I have a lot. We're talking like original Team Rocket, we're talking like original cards that are based off of the trainers, so like Brock's Geodude and Misty's Lapras and all those. I have a ton of like first and second generation stuff. I do a little bit newer, but nothing crazy. So if you guys are interested in stuff like that, I am going to be putting up a lot of it for sale. Probably less than retail, just, you know, because I can. Or, you know, nothing super crazy. As I just went through some of it, and I am sitting on a lot more than I need to right now. Gave a lot of your OG ones to your little bro ages ago, but start collecting again. Yeah, I have a lot, especially first and second gen stuff. That's where the majority of my collection is. So if you guys are interested, I have a lot. Like, probably an unhealthy amount. I'm good, Kempo. How are you? Again, I'm not looking for something for nothing. I want to be able to, like, sell stuff, sell experiences, sell products, whatever it is that people are looking for, to be able to help close the gap, because I'm doing whatever it takes to just not get a conventional job, because that's kind of where it just keeps looking at month after month. I'm just making it, and I don't want to keep living like that, so I'm trying to shift gears and figure stuff out. So I spent a couple hours today kind of sorting through cards, putting some stuff in sleeves and that kind of thing. So I'm good. Just saw the next Night Wave is going to be D&D themed, and you're excited. Yes. It's not just the Night Wave, that's separate. The Night Wave is a mirror themed. The D&D stuff is like its own actual thing. Fairy Tales and Fables or something like that. I think it's called F&F. And that will be available in-game long-term too. Like, they're not taking it away. Fables and Frontiers? Yeah, that. Fables and Frontiers. That sounds about right. I guess that means you should do the Teach the Goldfish D&D before the update. Yeah, that would be nice.
Your will was greater.
When does the Night Wave drop? I don't think they set a date. It's whatever's after this one. So if you're not caught up, you might want to hustle, but I don't remember if they set a date. Because I'm intending on not playing Warframe for at least a month. I mean, if you're not caught up on the current Night Wave, you might want to chip away at that.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them a warrior's death.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Hello, unicorn. Damn wall's always getting in the way, yeah. I'm good, Unicorn. I was just talking about commissions being open and selling Pokemon cards and offering deals on, like, if people want to watch me play a particular game. That kind of stuff. Guess you'll finish Nightwave around August 1st to 3rd. Do that as downtime between games. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know exactly when they're implementing it. They usually give an extra heads up, so you do have time. But I just wouldn't push it off if you're like nowhere near 30 yet. Glyphs are gonna come from the Nightwave. I believe so. Do you have a card for commission? Can you be more specific? Looks like your schedule is free on August 1st and 8th if either of those work for learning D&D. I don't know yet, because if I can sell enough stuff, I'd like to still try to make it out for the baby shower, and that's on August 1st, and then if not, so yeah, in general, August 1st, no, maybe the 8th. I'd be back by then regardless of what happens. But the 1st is either the baby shower or a summer party with my my aunt and uncle. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Pretty sure challenges stack up, so you're confident you can get 15 levels in a few hours. Yeah, I mean, once you get through some stuff, it is easier, but unfortunately, sometimes it's things that take a little while. Once you get down to, like, 2 or 3, like, previous Nightwave weeks will show up. Basically a page where people can go for contact info, prices, and commissioned options. Yeah. I'm working on that. Right now, I'm open to pretty much anything. I can make pretty much anything. And the prices are super flexible because I kind of could use the income. So right now, I'm willing to work with whatever the person is willing to work with. But I should make more of an, like an open thing. The felt stuff seemed to go over really well, so that's definitely up there. Meow. Meow. What, Devora? But yeah, so
It is done, Tenno.
I'm willing to work with whatever people want. 8th is fine. Let me know if you want it to be 1, 2, or 4 hours so you know what game to prep. It's probably going to be an off-stream thing so that more people can talk. It would be in the Discord, so probably 2 hours. Because I'm sure it's kind of gonna go off course. Alright, I'm gonna squeeze in one more mission, maybe two, and then start the sponsorship. That's only an hour, and then we're gonna kind of see where Joe's at, if I come back to Warframe for a little while, or just go straight to the Winnie the Pooh thing. Because I would like to make something for Jen, and at least start on it. Even if I don't get it to her for the baby shower, which I would have to really hustle. I know I'm going out at the end of September, which would be like not long after her birthday, so I'd like to try to time it for then.
Arsenal will you succeed.
And a lot of people in Discord were looking forward to that. So if you guys didn't see, I was turning yarn into its natural fibers and then taking those fibers and using a special felting needle and stabbing them into a piece of felt to create a piece of art. And I was doing that Warframe related recently, and my sister's nursery is Winnie the Pooh themed. So I figured maybe I could take a scene from Winnie the Pooh and make an art piece for the nursery.
Interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
It's gonna be a lot of work, but I'm hoping it'll be worth it. I'm sure she's probably freaking out now with the baby on the way.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
It is done, Tenno.
Zapcola, hello. I can squeeze in one more. Nope, giveaway's gonna be all streams, so you can still type in Mesa. Even when I'm not in the Warframe category, I'm still just gonna leave it up. Hello, Sensanoshi. You will not get a response from Moobot for every single person. You'll still count. It just doesn't respond after every person, so just beware. As long as you typed Mesa, no exclamation point or anything like that, then you're good. And it's not, it's not specific with like capitalization or anything. You can just type it any way you want as long as it's spelled correctly and not touching anything else. Yeah, it just doesn't respond after every single person. Because sometimes there's, you know, a couple hundred people entering all at the same time, and it would be too much spamming. So sometimes it, like, saves up and then adds it after a few, and yeah. It is counting, though. I've double and triple checked it in previous ones before, watching the counter move up, and then it's just like Moobot's not actively responding for each and every person. But it does count it on the back end, so. Besides the Winnie the Pooh felt for my sister, I still want to make a 3-dimensional Noko Sprawdling. That's very high on my art project list. I do have a couple of different things I want to work on and some stuff that I'd like actually have to work on. But that'll be definitely up there. Alright, I think I have just enough time. I'm gonna turn off my console for a moment. Can always come back to Warframe. I'm gonna swap my category. And then it worked opening this with Steam. It should be all updated if I didn't screw up. Can't wait for the caked up sprawling on the shoulder sigil thingy. Yeah, yes, I should hydrate. I'm interested in seeing how it goes.
Drink some water. Drink some water. Drink some water. Drink some water.
I don't know. Well, it's not actually that inaccurate. There we go. And this is probably a keyboard and mouse type game. I have somehow 2 controllers open. Don't know how I did that. I'm gonna throw the Be Right Back screen up again. I will give you my birthday. What's the day? Why would you put the day first? Weird. Oh. Going the wrong direction. Yes, I am 31 years old. Thank you. Let's turn the music back on. I like to be a girl, please. Yeah, that works, Unicorn. Like I said, I'm gonna be putting stuff under the KOFI, but for right now, that's probably gonna be the best bet. I need to open up my sponsorship tools.
Dear citizens, this is the 6 p.m. broadcast from New Helios. According to the latest data from the Meteorological Department, our city is about to face the first extreme rain of the year. Please stay safe and take proper precautions. Avoid going outside unless absolutely necessary. Now, for detailed rainfall distribution by district.
This streaming segment is sponsored by NTE, but this is also the first time I'm seeing this, so we're gonna definitely watch together.
This is JTF Team 13. Search and rescue in sector NH-19 is complete. Anomaly activity in the area is intensifying. We're trying to evac the recovered survivors ASAP.
Copy that. Separate lockdown is about to commence. Evacuate immediately via the updated safe route. Current safe route is Heirloom Street.
Hello? Signal's breaking. I can't hear it.
That's so...
Damn it, stop him! Let him take off the black box mask!
It wants me.
It wants me to see clearly!
Everyone do not look directly at the hypervortex.
You make it sound so terrifying. Don't scare these poor dears. Look at it. Isn't it gorgeous?
Mesa, protect the others.
Wow. She seems pretty powerful.
Stay there. Lacrimosa, fast. Lacrimosa, angry.
That was pretty cool. If this looks interesting to you guys, there is a banner around chat right now that you can click. This game is free if you are interested.
Stay out of trouble. Time to take a harder approach.
Oh, should have timed that one a little better. Looked cool though. Oh my.
Better get used to it. Intimacy through
Oh,
pain.
okay.
Leaving us with the boring stuff here. Where's my song?
Over 3 hours since Hypervortex emerged, the Wertheimer Index in central New Helios is rising. Natural nullification is in effect. Continue the search for the Nexus. Do not act rashly.
There is a new update for this as well. There's new characters. There's the 999 Nights Medieval event going on with Diablo-style action, if that sounds interesting to you. There's auctions, hide and seek, scratch cards, all kinds of stuff that's new with the new update.
What am I doing here?
Don't look at that thing.
It's right
That perfect angle.
It's a free-to-play anime-style urban open-world RPG.
Found the Nexus. I guess the more you stare at its core, the faster the nullification. The anomaly that you can't look at? Surprisingly fragile.
A lot of people really like it. Breeder Cody.
Bit of an emergency. Another unknown anomaly just appeared in New Helios. Yikes, this one's a problem.
The time has come. Stop interfering.
Nullified. Part of a surge? Well. Looks like. You're coming with me.
Yo, yo, yo! This is the Rap King of Groth Island, aka the Sonic Dimension Lord! Whoa! This beat is my cup of tea! Alright, here comes some more freestyle!
It's been over a dozen songs.
This one also has full transparency on pull rates, so it does make it a little easier. It's not like super grindy by design. You get guaranteed feature characters within 90 pulls, and then outfits and other rewards come straight from the pool.
Could it be possible that the supernatural abilities of espers have the same origin as anomalies?
The homology theory is one of the existing hypotheses in academia. Simply put, it suggests that esper abilities are not powers derived from human functions, but rather powers granted to humans. As for whether these abilities share the same source or are in opposition to anomalies, still inconclusive.
Oh, how time flies! We're already here! Once you get out, I'll have one less fan. Never mind, sit tight. Let's go out with a bang. Mixed trajectory quantum drift. Can't let those uptight folks look down on you. Got a report due. Good luck, buddy.
Welcome to the Hetero Bureau of Anomaly Control. Nice to meet you. I am Nellie, the Secretary General.
Hello, Miss Nellie.
The director is in the office right now. Please follow me.
Unforeseen yet foretold.
This is the reception hall. It usually handles scheduled low-threat anomaly cases.
Seems like it, Valkyrie.
Numbers related to the anomaly fluctuation in the city?
Yeah. The Wertheimer Index measures how much an object deviates from reality. By monitoring the changes in the Wertheimer Index across different areas, we can respond to emerging anomalies.
The Wertheimer Index in the half-ward strongly fluctuates. Unit 6 won't last very long.
Oh man, just a class 5? I thought I could finally have some fun.
I'll go ahead. See you at the site.
Yo.
Who's that?
None your business.
Misty got into my house, poured a whole bottle of soy sauce into my freshly sweet soup. I took a sip. Misty even laughed at me when it was done pulling its prank.
The safety department will handle civil provisions related.
Okay. Hold Alt to call the cursor. That's control. That's Alt.
What should we do today?
I don't have any cartridges or modules yet. Okay.
Lavender! Oh, I mean, Miss Nellie. About the new containment safety protocol exam, I'll retake it tomorrow.
Seeing you so spirited, Mint, puts my mind at ease. Is this an anomaly for temporary containment?
A troublesome one sent over by a senior colleague. They haven't found a way to nullify it yet. The higher-ups told me to put it in TempCon for now. Hey, are you the newcomer? Hello. Welcome to our team at the Bureau of Anomaly Control. Hey, wanna join CSU? Stick with me in Unit 2. You'll be in good hands.
Mint?
Well, isn't she chipper? For anyone who's interested, there are multiple play modes with this. There's a solo story immersion, there's online multiplayer racing, and yes, I did say racing. There's seamless first and third person switching for open world exploration. There's interactive NPCs, dynamic weather and time of day cycles, a working public transit system, explorable city buildings, all kinds of fun stuff. And then with this new update, version 1.2 has a new S-Class character, Shinku, which is out now.
But if you ever want to join the CSU, feel free to ask me for a recommendation letter. All right.
Let's go.
I was unaware of that, Breeder Cody. Thank you. Working public transit, that's better than most cities have. Right?
I just ran into Captain Bite-sung, Lieutenant Sia, and Badia Senpai from ETD. Could never get my eyes away from them. Looks like they're heading out on a mission. Is it an anomaly somewhere?
Mint? What's the second article of the confidentiality?
It's, not to inquire about information unrelated to one's. Bye, Coco!
Mint says everyone has a unique scent, and she likes to nickname people based on what she smells. To her, you probably smell like Coco.
Coco?
Director, the guest has arrived.
The escorter from Groth Island has finally...
Oh, I like her hair. This color of her hair is really pretty.
This should be our first official meeting. Let's skip the boring pleasantries and get straight to the point. 7 weeks ago, New Helios experienced a Class 7 anomaly disaster, hypervortex. You appeared with an unknown anomaly, both undetectable by the Wertheimer Index. We have never seen anything like this. The hypervortex was nullified, and Code Zero disappeared as well. You, who were brought back from the scene, have no memory of anything before your appearance. During your observation on Groff Island, did you recall anything about the Code Zero or your past?
I still have no memory of anything before.
After the Hypervortex incident, the Code Zero reappeared briefly. You, having faced it at the scene, should understand its difficulty better than anyone else. Due to your unique connection and keen perception of anomaly nexuses, we hope we could join efforts in containing Code Zero.
That's adorable.
This contract is both a shackle and an opportunity for you. Perhaps through pursuing Code Zero, you may uncover your past. Once the contract is sealed, no one can break its binding.
Contact is required to participate in all containment actions that may be related to the Code Zero. They must fully assist in the Bureau control in containing the anomaly. Upon fulfillment of the contract, the contractor will be released from observation and will no longer be subject to the constraints of the Bureau anomaly. Do the short version.
Since Code Zero is undetectable by the Wertheimer Index, we cannot predict when or where it will appear. What we can speculate is that it is highly likely to be drawn to anomalies of Class 7 or above. When it reappears, you will need to handle it together. In the meantime, you can settle in and work here.
A-Bone Antique Shop?
While being an antique shop, it's actually a team of anomaly hunters.
Of course it is.
At the Bureau, there are various groups and individuals handling anomaly containment and nullification, known as anomaly hunters.
I don't need to stay here for further observation?
Consider it a thank you for helping nullify the hypervortex. Living in Hetero will likely be more interesting than you think. Nellie, send her off.
Will do. Space anomaly. Initiate crisis response protocol. Containment units. ID the unit for containment breach.
Containment breach! Anomaly 3707 in breach!
I knew it. Recontain it as soon as possible.
Sorry, Director. I'm on it.
Though it's a low-threat anomaly, underestimating it will still lead to consequences.
Creepy.
Is this another dimension? Here to help? Yes, you seemed troubled earlier. Oh, you're the best. Once we deal with this thing, let me treat you to a feast. This anomaly has strong spatial abilities. Finding the Nexus in such a large area. I'm getting a headache. Nexus?
The key to containing or nullifying an anomaly is called a nexus. It's usually related to the anomaly's nature or cause.
I must have destroyed the Hypervortex's nexus at that time. Director, you're here. Coco and I will complete the mission.
She has never worked in our organization before. Mint, make sure you explain everything carefully.
Right away. These things are called bioanomalies, aka oddities. They often appear with other types of anomalies. Don't worry, Coco. I'll protect you.
Leave it to me.
Fight things? That's the thing I'm good at, even though I have no memories whatsoever. Oh, that was cool.
This should be the Nexus, right?
Pretty much, Malchior. But this one does seem to have, like, very specific drop rates where they give you exact numbers for everything, so it's a little less grindy gacha.
There's a reaction with the container. No reaction. How did you know?
Just intuition. The atmosphere here is no different from where we came from.
Coco, you have amazing intuition. If I had even half of that, I wouldn't always be at the bottom in exams. Oh, I could even become an anomaly hunter, earning maybe 5 times more than here.
Focus on the task and stop fooling around.
Yes, Director. It's so dark in this tunnel. Coco, don't be scared. We need to find the Nexus quickly. If we take too long, the space may enter superposition. The space is changing again.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out.
No signs of the Nexus here either?
No. Let's keep searching.
It's just operation.
They seem a little higher than that, but yeah. Malchior. Hello, Makaru. How are you?
Yeah, I can smell it too.
Use dodge before an enemy attack lands successfully to evade it. Can be performed by using basic attacks shortly after critically dodge.
Don't you think there's something off about this place? It's so noisy and everyone's being so mean. Should we give it a rest?
Feeling good. Hey, Flint. And Fracture!
That's cool.
What's your status?
The oddities are getting tougher, but still no match for us.
Looks like we're getting closer to the Nexus.
If you still can't nullify the anomaly after locking onto the Nexus, try to contain it. Don't waste a second.
Roger. Warriors can't take it anymore.
You're getting closer to the source of all this noise.
Holy Coco. At times like this, your voice is even more soothing. Now I'm hearing it, but it sounds kind of ominous. Oh, and we heard some voices mumbling. It's getting clearer now.
Let's finish this. Found it.
This frame?
I can feel it's different from the surroundings.
Then this must be it. Imagine if I nullify an anomaly even the seniors couldn't. Wouldn't I be more impressive than them? I won't be called a goofball anymore, right?
Yes.
Royal Big
I'll
Mac is
assist you
raiding with
fully.
the party.
Thank you so much, Royal Big Mac.
Thanks in advance. You're as warm as a cup of hot cocoa on a winter day.
Not too different.
I'm here, Coco. Gotcha. Here comes the whirlwind. Now's the time. What's this?
When an enemy prepares a special move, warning indicator, hit the enemy at the moment with a basic attack. Oh, okay. So that's what I was doing.
Leap play, then play. I'm here, Coco. Leap play. Perfect timing. Turn it.
Leave it to careful.
I'm here, Coco.
Minor mistake. Leave it be. Splinter. And fracture. Leave it to me, Mint.
I need Mint Coco. Super duper all whirlwind. What's this?
Play, then break. Leave it to me, Mint.
Now's the time.
Were you? That's so funny, Royal Big Mac.
Watch out! Everything was fine. Why'd he get angry all of a sudden?
Because we were beating it up.
Mint! Coco, over here! 360. Roll it slash! Stubborn thing. It won't be nullified no matter how much I attack it. Looks like we'll have to contain it. But now that I look at it, it's actually quite beautiful. It's been nullified. Wait, what? It's nullified? What happened? How did that happen? It heard your praise. Huh? Just because I complimented it? Maybe all it sought in existence was a sincere compliment. Thank you, Mr. Picture Frame.
You handled the situation well. Mint, take her to A-Bone later.
Oh, Coco is going to work at Hotori's senpai shop? Can someone else go with her?
So, if you guys did not hear me earlier, this stream and segment is sponsored by NTE. If you've never played Neverness to Everness, now is the time to do so. It is free to play. There is a banner around the screen that you can click on right now if you're interested in downloading it. The version 1.2 is out, and it has a new S-Class character named Shinku. They are live in this current update. It's a no grind by design. There's full transparency on pull rates, 0.99% per single pull. There's no off-banner 50-50 characters and featured pulls. You have a guaranteed featured character within 90 pulls. Outfits and other rewards come straight from that same pool. There are also different vehicles, various character-themed Atasha rides, scooters, go-karts, luxury sports cars. They're all customizable looks and performance upgrades. There's different play modes. There's a single solo story immersion, online multiplayer racing, seamless first and third person switching for open world exploration. There are also immersive details, there's NPC interactions, dynamic weather, time of day cycles, a working public transit system, which is better than a lot of actual countries and cities can say, and a fully explorable city buildings. This particular update is 999 nights. It's a medieval themed with Diablo style gameplay. That's where the major event comes in. There's new modes. There's auctions, hide and seek. There are scratch cards.
Please allow me to take Coco to A-Bone. Coco, no time to waste. Let's go.
Yes, it's all crossplay. It's on multiple platforms. Yes.
Wait, take this. We'll use it to contact
PC, Android, iOS, PlayStation 5, Mac, full cross-platform support, Steam, Epic, Galaxy Store, all supported starting with this version. So if that was holding you back and you like to play your games just through Steam, now you have the option to do so. I'm actually using through the Steam client right now.
Let's go. Her instincts with anomalies is even stronger than in her records. We'll leave it to you. Hope that won't cause us any trouble.
But yeah, if you're interested in getting to the brand's website, there is a overlay around the stream right now.
Still as rigid as ever. If you ask me, she might be just a little special. At least for now, she is on our side, right?
It's not far from here to A-Bone. If you're tired, you can rest in the car. I'll wake you up when we arrive.
It's still available, Mushi. Like I said, don't miss the update. There's new characters. You can dive into the 999 Nights medieval event. It's Diablo-style action. There's the fresh modes of the auctions, hide and seek and scratch cards. You can sign up for your share of the prize pool and then showcase it to everyone. If you're unaware of what the game is actually about, you're an anomaly-filled city. You'll make a dazzling entrance using your extraordinary Esper abilities to navigate freely and handle unexpected events. Beyond that, you can choose your own lifestyle, manage businesses, experience a vibrant urban life. There's cars that are all customizable. Yeah.
This is Bridge Crossings, the old town area, with many famous old shops.
Oh, that's so cute.
Is A-Bone in this neighborhood?
Yes, it's on this street here. Follow me.
We'll follow you after the public transport. Pretty much, Geki, that's kind of the feel here.
Coco, take a sniff too. The wood, the cherry blossoms and moss, the salty and bitter stone road, the warm crowd, and of course, the delicious smell of food in the sea breeze. This is the scent of Bridge Crossings. There are lots of great places to eat in this area. Puka Candy at Hankaku Square, Nakamara Ramen in Baihui Alley. Oh yeah, don't forget the Budoria. Their dancing takoyaki are the best. I promised you a feast, so after I get my paycheck this month, you can choose any place you like.
Thanks in advance.
Over here, that's the plaza.
Does that tower have some sort of monitoring function?
Oh, you mean the Wartimer Tower? Yes, the data orb you saw at the Bureau relies on these for real-time monitoring. But you don't know about the Wartimer Tower? Strange. I thought all major areas in every city had them.
And you are also earning drops hanging out here as well.
Before.
Then you... Coco?
This is my first time in Hetero.
Got it, got it. But there's nothing good about the city anyway. Commutes are crowded, rent is high, and these big things are ugly, ugly, ugly. And not interesting at all.
Huh? Did she misunderstand something?
The Wartimer Tower collects environmental data and calculates the current Wartimer index for the area using, some convoluted formulas. If something big happens, we at the Circle can respond quickly according to the readings.
Circle?
The BAC is also directly under the Circle, enforcing anomaly control. Besides that, there's the Egosh Court in charge of intelligence, the Seleno compound for containment, the Zerogon laboratory leading the research, and the Groth Island overseeing detention. The headquarters and the direct branches are scattered in the big cities, except for the Groth Island. Only a very few select people know where they are. But don't worry, Coco. Under normal circumstances, we won't have any dealings with that scary place.
Maybe it's best not to tell her I was on Groth Island before.
I love to get a Blizzy ice cream and munch on egg rolls while I wander around in the plaza when I'm on patrol here. Of course, we were on lunch break. Definitely not slacking off.
Sure, definitely not slacking off. That's not uber super creepy.
It's close to the sea, and there are lots of fun shops attracting many tourists.
It does look lively. Is A-Bone busy as well?
Well, you'll see when we get there.
I have a feeling it's what? Not very busy?
This alley looks pretty creepy.
Yeah, I just looked creepier than it was, Melchior. I thought it was just unlocking map, but it also looked like it was gonna turn into something.
Grumble?
Wait, it means a store on this corner where passersby can hear the owner's stomach grumbling.
Just walking here makes me want to leave as soon as possible.
A-Bone's business isn't great, and Hotori-senpai often ends up buying fake antiques at high prices, so the shop relies on accepting anomaly commissions from the city.
It's tough to make a living in a big city.
Ain't that the truth?
A-Bone is a reliable anomaly hunter. Don't worry, Coco. With me around, Nanalie and the others will definitely look after you. Oh no.
What?
Nanalie. I promised to bring her a tail care spray last time. I left it in the car.
Then tell the car to come back. We'll go back and get it.
But it will delay safely guiding you to A-Bone. I'll bring it back from the bureau later.
I'll go to A-Bone first. You can go get your stuff. Don't worry, I'll get there safely.
I'll be right back. And you are the most understanding person in the whole wide world, Coco!
Oh, sorry, you've been back and forth tonight, just curious. It'll be towards the end of stream. Abush. Busy, because it looks cool when you're supposed to be in an antique store. Ew. What the heck? Just use a tongue to push that man out of a out of a phone booth.
The door looks unlocked.
Well, it's an antique store, so why would it be locked midday?
Hello? Anybody here?
That's a good question. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I don't know exactly how long I'm gonna play tonight. I'm trying to keep a schedule, so around my usual end times, like another 3 hours? Maybe? 4 hours?
Over here.
Hello?
Hey, over here.
Thank you so much for hanging out, True Bliss.
Look back.
Press me. If you're looking for someone, press on me. But not too hard.
Okay.
We have a visitor. Excuse me. Welcome to A-Bone. Are you here to buy antiques or discuss a commission?
Neither, really.
Coco, I'm here. Mint reporting back. Tagi! Morning, Mr. Adler. And Tagido. Have you been putting on weight? Tagido.
Mint, it's been a while. If our guest is with you, then...
Yep, here's the new member.
My apologies. You must be the appraiser Our Lady requested from the director, right?
Appraiser? I do have some perception of anomalies, but I'm not familiar with antiques.
Then that must be it. Allow me to introduce myself formally. I'm Adler, A-Bone's caretaker. And this is our restorer, Tagido.
Tagido!
Since we thought you would arrive later, Tagido and I were organizing the storage room. I apologize for any inconvenience.
No problem. I just arrived as well.
Yeah, it's literally just to, like, raise points a bush to have me play for the first time, because I've never done anything related to that, so.
Many of the items A-Bone sells are anomaly artifacts, not just ordinary antiques. Rest assured, your ability will be put to good use here.
Okay, sounds like a reliable person. Let's recruit her as my minion before Nolly and Shakiri get back.
If you mean as a minion, I must decline respectfully.
Coco understands oddity
Understands
language.
oddity language. Tagido, don't underestimate her. Oh, Gigido!
Nice to meet you.
Interesting ability. It took us a long time to understand Tagido, but now he won't be lonely. Tagido, please go and inform our lady that her guest has arrived. Please feel free to take a break. You've had a long journey. I'll prepare some tea.
Thank you, Adler.
Wow, this little house is so delicate.
The game itself does long goldfish. My goal is just to show it off to you, get you to go to their website. So if you want to figure it out and get to PlayStation through then, like, that is entirely up to you.
It was my mistake for not placing the hospitable house properly. Mint, please don't blame yourself.
Adler, is there a way to undo our current state?
Hospitable house shrinks those entering through the door for convenient indoor tours. We'll return to normal in 7 minutes.
Looks like it's a friendly anomaly. Since we're here, its hospitality deserves a tour. Mr. Adler, may we?
I'd be happy to accompany you. We have a slight problem. When shrunken, we appear as rather unwelcome things to others.
Tagido seems to think we're cockroaches.
I want to be a cockroach! Knock Tagido out!
Mint, our strength is also reduced.
So we can only endure the remaining minutes under bug spray. Tagido!
Decided by Hero!
Great! I'm here, Coco!
Prolonged fight should comfort him.
I will see through the nexus.
I'm here, Coco!
Leave it to me, Mint.
I'm here to keep up with the wind.
I'm still used to using mouse and keyboard. Trying to get used to it at least. So if I'm making button press mistakes, that's a me problem.
Rest for a moment.
Let me take over. Great. Turn it!
Prolonged fight. Precise choice. Selfless, formless.
Any issues with the buttons considering upgrading to a rat from the mouse? They're bigger? Funny.
Leave it to me, Mint. Big, splinter, and fracture! I'm here, Coco!
All this racket early in the morning. Tagido, what are you doing? Darn. Shouldn't have finished that last bottle last night. Where's the hangover medicine? What's this dirty thing? This is our new appraiser. Abone's antique evaluations depend on her.
From now on, I'll do my best.
I'll watch your back. With an appraiser, Hotori can stop buying fake goods, right?
You little brat.
Allow me to properly introduce everyone. Tagido and I handle antique maintenance and logistics. Daffodil is responsible for security.
Hello.
Natalie, Sakiri, and Edgar handle most of the low-threat anomaly cases.
Hello.
When there's no work, you can join us. Not that we need the help. But if you want to be amazed, you can come along.
Anomaly cases interest me too.
And this is Hotori, the owner of Abo.
In charge of getting drunk every day. Cheers. I'll drink to that.
Tagido, grab her. 10 virgins for dinner. I'm going to teach this little one a lesson.
Doggy! Ooh! Doggy, doggy! Doggy! Ooh, doggy, Tagido, take good care of Coco. We made a promise, remember? Tagido Tagi!
You worked all night, Mint. Please rest well when you get back.
I still have to work overtime. I'll head off now. Coco, remember to keep in touch.
Yes. Thank you for accompanying me. See you next time.
See ya!
Your accommodation has been arranged. Please follow me.
Press to switch to the arc tab. I have no idea what I did, but I upgraded something.
The backyard has 2 staff dormitories where everyone from the shop lives. Knowing an appraiser was coming, Tagido and I were just tidying up the rooms and storage. From now on, this will be your room. I hope you find it comfortable. Tagido also put in a lot of effort cleaning it.
Thank you, Adler. And thank you, Tagido.
No need to be polite. From now on, you're officially a member of A-Bone. If you need anything, feel free to ask me. We'll leave you to rest now. Hope you enjoy your time at A-Bone.
I'm sure I will.
Let's rest.
Thanks for the support.
Press F3 to open the Scarborough Fair interface. Of course I get a 1.
Are you okay? Since this is our first meeting, why don't we take a photo together?
Oh, thank you, Bush. We also got a character right away, so 1 isn't exactly bad. True. I don't have any of these either. Level 5! don't like little notification icons. I need to make them go away. They'll drive me nuts. So those are hunter levels. Oh, I think these are... use those for rolls, I guess?
Another new day. What should we do today? Another new day. What should we do today?
Making it seem like there's...
Who calls upon the name of Haniel? Wanna hang out?
Oh, there was a glider.
Me! I'm ready to go!
I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
So now... I can do this. Whatever that is. Limit 5-10 rolls. Well, I have enough to do it again. I like the 8 times speed. It just looks silly to me.
Are
Secret Fair can be reached through getting the Rainbow Bridge. Rewards are greater with Secret Fair. That's good. Alright. I am good to go with this. Just waiting to hear back from Joe. Okay. Alright, I'm going to close this down for now. Put the Be Right Back screen up. I'm going to take a quick break, use the bathroom, stretch my legs, do all that fun stuff, and then I'm going to move over to the Winnie the Pooh felting, because a lot of people were asking for that in the Discord. Alright, give me just a moment. And I will be right back. If it's only from yesterday, Mikuru, you should be able to fix it by rewatching the last VOD. It's been less than 24 hours since the end of yesterday's stream, so... Alright, I'm gonna put myself in the art category, because this isn't Warframe this time. So, I guess makers and crafting probably be more. Yeah, I know, not Warframe related is crazy. I saved a bunch of pictures on my iPad, but I'll probably can just look it up. Might be too complicated, but we'll see once I get started. Alright, hold on. Can I leave, like, this much left in my water bottle and not drink it? I almost missed the trash, and it was literally right there. Yeah, so this is going to be for the baby. I kind of have an idea of how I'm going to approach this. I am going to do what I did with the previous ones and kind of take a little bit of chalk pencil thing here. And just give like a rough sketch Not dealing with it today. Way too painful. I figured this is kind of a nice neutral background color. I know my sister's like super picky, so I'm hoping she even likes this. I just don't want to make anything that's gonna be problematic. We're also gonna not pay attention to my nails again. I haven't painted them yet. I keep forgetting to do that and then realize you guys can see my hands. So we're gonna pretend you can't, because the thumbs aren't too bad, so you'll only see the thumbs. This is how I grip a pencil anyway. So, the plan... The plan is to kind of get an idea of, like, how to get that onto here. I probably should just paint them, but then we'd have to sit here and wait for them to dry. Don't really care. Pretty red, though. Thank you! It's the OPI's Affair in Times Square. It is, like, my favorite red polish. And I've had it for a very, very long time. Like, 10 years now. And it still works. My nails don't do polish very well. This is what happens with 1 week of my nails painted. It doesn't stay. So, yeah, I don't know. Nail polish doesn't stick to me unless I do, like, the UV curing style. You gonna drop since you have to get ready for bed because you have work tomorrow. Good night, Karen. Thanks for stream. Good night, Kempo. I know we're not in the Warframe category, but you guys are still able to... Ooh, pardon me. You guys are still able to type Mesa and get in on the giveaway. Yeah, it's my favorite red polish. I have pink polish too. It's in the other room. Technically, it's on my toenails, but I'm not showing you my feet because that's weird. So, I'm not gonna try to go to, like, the very edges. I just want to kind of get a rough idea of where to put stuff. Just so that it's somewhat proportional, and then I don't have to go to the edges. I can always, like, frame it smaller. I'll probably have to make the frame, which is fine. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little intimidated. I've never done anything this complicated in felting. At least not this big of a project. Everything else has always been, like, this size, not the whole piece of felt. So if we're trying to make it somewhat proportional, get, like, the sun about here. That's the size of the sun, and then roughly all the characters will be correct. Have, like, cloud. It's just to kind of get a rough idea of where everyone's gonna sit. And I'm doing it in this chalk stuff because it wipes off. I don't want anything to show underneath the felt. That means the horizon line. On here. This is so where Rabbit sits. Roughly where Piglet sits. Rabbit shape. stick. Piglet. Log. I can't get into crazy detail with the chalk because it just gets blurry, but at least I'll have an idea. Christopher Robin's head should be about here. That gives where about side. Look about right. I might need to go up a little bit. And then, if that's where Uber is sitting, or can we go here? I think this is pretty good so far. Obviously I gotta get Tigger in here too, but I think proportionate wise, it's not too bad. Oh, it looks like a duck. Not trying to get crazy on the details. Kara, another late night. No, I'm not going super crazy tonight. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Sandy. The plan is still to kind of just stick to somewhat of a schedule, and I do have a doctor's appointment at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Today? It's after midnight. This is like what, 13 and a half hours from now, so I can't go crazy late, and I honestly shouldn't anyway. I should really get used to like reasonable sleep schedule stuff. I don't know how long I'll be able to stick to that, but Crispy How. What do you mean by crispy? Is there like feedback from the microphone? I thought I fixed it, but I might have made it worse. I can't hear it in my headset now. Yeah, between Chris and Piglet. Well, his arm is supposed to be over Piglet, and so this would be like Piglet's leg, and then Christopher Robin is actually more like this shaped. And so, like, Piglet does actually take up a little bit more space than I have shown right now. I don't think they're too far apart. Okay, and then Tigger's head is kind of almost at the same height as Christopher Robin's. Above ours. Like, above. So, I'm gonna call it that. I'm still a little bit low. I think it's supposed to be higher. It's kind of like right up against the back of Eeyore. A little too far apart here. But I think it's close, so. Just kind of gives me a good starting position for everybody. I might raise the horizon line a little bit. You guys can't really see it, but I did put one in there. Push this up. Like that. That kind of gives you guys a sense of where everything is at. Rabbit's like lack of head shape. Everybody else has like a little bit more to their head shape. It just looks like a stick. Not really rounded or anything. Even need to stop higher, but this is kind of just giving me an idea of where to start for each of the characters. That being the log right around where Rabbit's feet are. Cottontail butt. And if I do plan to do any of the foliage, this is kind of where the stick is. Yeah, Rabbit's just a triangle. It looks like a Looney Tune character right now. But I'll work on it eventually. Okay, so maybe we start with the Winnie the Pooh because I have this, which is like basically Winnie the Pooh colored fuzz. I'm thinking starting with that. Not really a bad idea. I want to try to make everything a little bit more three-dimensional than I did with the Warframe stuff. So head. You know what? With this being such an important project, I'm gonna use the back side where it's brand new for the flatness. Because it'll be a little easier. I'm eventually gonna have to replace the fuzz thing anyway. His shirt actually goes up. Alright, so you're excited to see how this turns out. You love Winnie the Pooh and Friends since you were a little kid. Oh, no shamed. Yeah. Well, like I said, my sister is having a baby, and the whole nursery is Winnie the Pooh themed. So, this is not my art in the bottom corner. Obviously, this will be once it's done. But this is just an image I grabbed from online. That way I wanted some sort of, like, reference material. So, it is not my art in the corner. I just wanted kind of something to work off of, and I felt like this scene was really cute. And I don't have to get a lot of faces. I don't know how to do human faces out of felt, so I was kind of looking for something that, like, had everybody, but wasn't going to require me to, do, like, a ton of the tiny details. Because it is something I'm still working with, like, I'm still new at the whole, like, felting process in general. I don't even know if I'm doing it right half the time. I just know stab straight up and down so that it sits correctly and doesn't break the needle, and that's about as much as I've learned doing the Warframe projects. I'm just trying to get a rough shape, and then they're not going to look very blobular when I'm done. Kiddo is literally listening to a Tigger song in the other room right now. That's so cute. If this turns out well, I gotta figure out, like, what I'm allowed to do in terms of, like, copyright stuff and selling and stuff like that. I don't know if I can even offer this one up after the fact. Right now, this, like I said, is for personal use. It is going to be a present. I'm not making anything off of this project. But alright, who's got a very specific I'm gonna have to get more of this because I want to give it more like a three-dimensional look. And I know stabbing certain parts like really low to create maybe his little smile. That's kind of cool. Up. Here. This is starting to already look Winnie the Poohish. Hello, Static. Don't know as much, but I also figured out new speakers. Usually I'm playing some sort of like background music which covers whatever staticky stuff people are hearing, by the way. Static says, what am I doing? I am needle felting a Winnie the Pooh piece. This art piece I found online. I'm trying to mimic that in a needle felting technique to give to my sister as a baby shower gift because she, the nursery is Winnie the Pooh themed and she's due at the end of August with her first baby, so, the goal is to try to make something nice for my new nephew. That I haven't met yet. Not born yet. Looking forward to the little munchkin though. The goal is to just try to make something cute, pretty, something she might actually want in the baby's room because she's very picky. In a good way. She knows what she wants. And she knows what she doesn't want, and I'm hoping this will be one of the things she likes. Here, Jen, have something I've stabbed 1,000 times. That's my gift to the baby. It proves to everyone that Aunt Kayla is not someone to be messed with. I will defend the child. Who kind of has more of a flatter head? This is definitely a please trust the process, because it may not look like much right now, but hoping, honestly, the trust the process is more for me than you guys, that it has the potential to look similar to this when I'm done. I did do a bunch of Warframe pieces recently, and those turned out pretty good. I don't have any of them to show you. I have some... I moved the art to the other table. I was gonna say I have some art to show you, but that's a lie. Your sister gonna show him all the kid shows we grew up on. More than likely. You know how to make a quilt. I do, but that requires buying fabric I don't have money for, and thread. Pardon me. And thread I don't have money for. I have all the yarn I could possibly ever need. So, turning that into this wool stuff and then using it like this is something I can actually do right now because everything else is definitely not in the budget. So, I could do a quilt, I know the basics of sewing, and I'm sure if I watched a tutorial, I probably could. But the problem is just, like, the cost of everything is a little more than I can manage, so... We're just gonna take, way too much time and stab something probably 10,000 times. like I said, I am going to try to make everything just a little bit more three-dimensional than I did with the other pieces. So the goal will be to really just accentuate the different parts. But for right now, just want to kind of get the outlines done for the characters. And then I can worry about everything else. I think that actually, his head's actually a little too big. Made it too big. And I can go back with other, like, yarn colors and kind of, like I said, accentuate things a little bit more. Right now, I'm just trying to get the general shape. If I ever have a kid, I will show my kid Grave of the Fireflies when he was 9, just to give him those memories. Anyone messes with the baby, and show this as a reminder. Stubbies. No, I would never actually hurt anyone unless I genuinely needed to defend small children. I would do what needed to be done. But yeah. The goal, like I said, is to try to give this more dimension than what I was doing with the Warframe stuff. I want to kind of accentuate the three-dimensionality for the whole project. I'm definitely going to need to, like, rip up some more fuzz. I did shove fuzz balls over there, so I do have more colors already brushed out. And I do know which yarn gives this color. I might even go back and do some shading, maybe with markers and stuff. We'll see. I might test that on, like, a side thing. Because before I was trying to make it entirely out of fiber, but I think I'm okay with multimedia for this because my goal is just to make it look as pretty as possible. I think I'm gonna put a base of this color and then get a more Winnie the Pooh red color for the top of it. But I think this will be a good color to give as, like, a base for the shirt. Get an idea of size. Actually, those don't look that bad together. Spot. The good thing is, I don't think I'm making it out there until the end of September. So I have plenty of time to kind of fiddle with this and decide, like, what looks good, what doesn't look good. They're part of the Yeah, I do hope that my sister will show baby all the like classics. She has the entirety of our VHS collection from when we were kids, so I don't see why she wouldn't. I know my brother's been doing a lot of that with his kids. They have a they have a better movie variety than I do that they've seen. I'm not joking. I think they've seen more movies than I have. I don't know if I'll ever get to have kids of my own, so being able to do this for my siblings is just something I really feel like I have to do. Not have to. I want to, but you get what I mean. I get to do this, and it's just something I feel, I guess, compelled? I don't want to sound negative, like, forced to. Like, just, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever have the opportunity to do something like this for my own kids, because I don't know if they'll exist. So, make sure that nieces and nephews get spoiled. Oh. Maybe I'll cover this with some sort of, like, protectant, too. For how that works in the felting world, but like I said, I definitely want to give it more three-dimensionality. I think kind of given right shape. Well, that you're doing this. Hope strongly that it's well received. Oh, thank you, Ninja. When your own kids do exist, you don't have time to craft anymore unless they're joining in. Yeah, but I don't know. That's not necessarily the case because I feel like, especially if they get into like school or they have friends, like they're not always going to be home. But I do understand that there's still chores and stuff that have to be done, and I probably won't be able to craft as much. But regardless, I would say it's something I'm able to do right now. And I really care about my sister. We've had some issues over the years, but I'm hoping that, I don't know, I get to be more involved. Hasn't always been the case. Make things round and dimensional. See how it goes. It's like there's actual height to it, and that's kind of the goal. Without creepy. I don't want it to like I don't want it to venture into creepy. I want it to still look cute. Thank you for the lurk, Markoth. You're gonna head to bed. Good night. Good night. My sister loves art too, so I think she'll understand and appreciate like how much time and effort goes into stuff. We'll see. And then I can go back with other colors and stuff and kind of darken everything up and put line work and whatnot. Arm here to have height to it. Probably have to go back with a slightly brighter red too to really accentuate. There's dimension to his arm. More of that red. I have more stuff there. I think we can start. I have of this gray color. Be a little dark for Eeyore, but I can always brighten it up. I think doing the darker colors first isn't a bad thing. Typing it in chat like that is not gonna do you any good, fair boy. You are welcome to put that in a DM somewhere. But in chat, that's just gonna get completely lost. front of his face is like the pale color. Oh, his head is probably about here. Twitch, Discord, either one is fine. Looks like a little wig. But putting it in Twitch chat is not going to be helpful, but DMs of some capacity. I feel like I have to do a good job on Eeyore too, because it was our dad's favorite. I can't screw him up. Like I already am. Really like this felting thing though. A lot of fun. It takes an awful long time, but I have definitely been enjoying it, and I was enjoying it with the Warframe project, and very curious as to do something more planned out than just the Warframe helmets to see how far this kind of work can really go. This will be like the 11th completed project when it's done that I've ever done with felting, so I don't know. Don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to make it work. Just to come in a little bit. Definitely need more of that color. I have more of it. Definitely gonna need a second set. Liz. I feel like Winnie the Pooh is like the perfect story to have it be fuzzy like this with the felting. So I feel like it suits the characters. I feel like they're all textured well for this to hopefully work out. Such a cute story. Yeah. It really is. I think it'll be okay. Like I said, I have plenty of time to kind of adjust things as I go. I'm not gonna get too crazy into a lot of the details until I have a lot of the groundwork built up. Probably the right orange for Tigger. Be a little too bright, but okay. I'll do the stripes and stuff after the fact. Good arm. I'll wait to do the orange until I have more of Eeyore worked out, but I do want to at least get some of Tigger's face. Don't worry, I have plenty of yarn. I just have to turn more of it into this fluff. Here, will come to here. Doesn't have to be perfect because she's not going to be staring at it next to the reference picture. Just want to get them close to the right distance. That'll kind of be the top of Tigger's face. Oh. That was the sound of Joe texting me. I'm on Discord if my name pops up.